Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Montez McCamish from itsmontez.com, and I've got this wonderful film that I've comprised for you. As you know, on my channel, I like to give you something that's going to get you to the next step. I've got some marketing, got some music, got some business, got a whole bunch of stuff on here. Just take a look. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you don't do that, you can't keep up. Duh. It's Montez.com. Tell us a little bit about keeping focused on what, because I mean, again, like you're a producer, you're a singer songwriter, you got social media marketing, you got all these different things that you have a lot of stuff you got to maintain. How do you maintain it all? Is it 30 minutes a day doing this, an hour doing that? I mean, how are you breaking up your time and probably help these people better utilize their time usage? That's the key thing.
Well, how able to utilize, I mean, to do everything is through my manager. My manager is a tremendous manager. While I'm recording, she's marketing, she's doing a lot, man. I mean, that's how I'm able to maintain, and keep it going, because if I didn't have any type of help like the way she's helping me, oh man, I'd be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to have a team. You know what I'm saying? Without a team, you can't do everything. I mean, you're gonna fall short of somewhere. You're gonna fall short somewhere. So my manager, yeah, she's awesome. So that's why I'm on the phone with you right now, because I'm a manager, man. And plus, I like what you're doing as well. I see how you making things move, happen, in your career. So yeah, my manager she's the one keeping us together. She's the glue, pretty much, man.
So for an individual that's saying, hey, I'd like to find a real good manager. I'd like to find a manager that could do something for me like your manager does for you. Could you give them some pointers on how maybe they might be able to find someone good enough to work with? Like, how do you go about picking a manager, or does the manager pick you? Like, how does that go around? How does that go?
Well, for one, good question, man. Yeah, for one, anytime you get a manager, you're looking for a manager, I mean, anytime a manager must believe in what you're doing, what the artist is doing, for one. You know what I'm saying? And, you have to know that the manager has your back at all times, man. And you know, and you know, and he, like I said again, he believe in what you're doing. And you know, that's how you pick a manager. You go, you know, find out what he have done in the past, and make sure that he's, you know, going out talking to certain people that going to, you know what I'm saying, get you, that's going to help you along the way. Make sure that, you know, he's making, you know, some great moves, man. You know what I'm saying? That now I was so lucky to already have someone, you know what I'm saying, for as manager, you know, to know someone, or you know, that was already, you know, already in the game, you know, so already knew what manage was all about. And she, you know, have a great record of managing artists. And I saw exactly how she, you know, treated the artists before me. And that what gave me a good, you know, perception of her. So, but like I said, again, to answer your question, for one, the manager has to believe in the artist.
The internet has changed everything with regards to how we buy things, how we look up services, how we interact with people, how we just look at the dating world. 10 years ago, you were looked like if you were looked at if you had three heads if you told somebody that you met your significant other online. And now it's the predominant way that people meet people in a dating situation. The internet changed that. The internet has made it so I don't care who you are a media company. And if you have a business, if you have a personal brand, if you have a voice, and you have a voice, whether you realize it or not, you have a voice. The internet has made it possible for you to publish your content, to tell your story, to tell other people's stories. It has made it possible for you to do that. The internet is distribution. Think about magazines, think about TV channels, think about radio stations going back 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Do you know why these companies got so big and got so profitable? Because they invested in distribution and they gave people a voice. So if you were one of the lucky few people who were able to be on one of these distribution channels, you got famous. You got in front of people and you were able to tell your story, to share other people's stories, to get into the lives of a mass amount of people. There was a high barrier of entry into these industries because you had to have that distribution. The internet is that distribution channel. And we call things social media, But social media is just a slang term for the current state of...
Coming to you with a song off, this actually was on my first record that we ever put out. It's called Love Song. It's one of my favorite songs that we've ever done, so let me know what y'all think about it. Might have to bring it out of retirement for a couple shows, and maybe a re-recorded version in the future, so let me know.
Calling all unsigned artists! Calling all unsigned artists! Sound Rock Management, Rock the Promotion presents the Rock the Mic All Genre Music Showcase and Conference Tour.
It's your boy LA Carter, founder and owner of Combine Magazine.
Coming to your city with some of the hottest unsigned artists from all over.
Hey man, this your boy Carlos Banks, man.
Me with Katrina Moore, CEO of AUMA.
Well, now watching It'sMontez.com. Make sure you tune in. King Bo, man.
You already know what it is. We should go Bill Collector, man. It'sMontez.com, man. Tune in with ASAPRockion.com.
It'sMontez.com. Nightfall.
Sauce. I go by Sauce. From Nashville, Tennessee. A local rapper, you know. Make sure you go visit It'sMontez.com for his website, you know. Big shout out to homie right there. You get much love.
As far as the change, and Beezy, this is a question for I want you to answer both these questions too. But as far as the change, how's it changed how you do business? You know, like social media wise.
It's hard. It's hard, man, because you don't know who to trust, bro. You know, like I was telling you, I was like, when you came to me, it was like, man, I do this for this. I was like, all right, well, we'll do it, and then I told you what really.
Are you tuning in? Are you caught up? Have you subscribed? If you haven't, you ought to, or else you're not going to be able to keep up. It's Montez.com. Duh. Miss Priscilla, how are you doing?
I am amazing. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for coming on the show with me today.
You are very welcome. I'm honored and blessed that you even asked me to be on your show.
Tell the viewers and tell everyone a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do, please.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I am a wife and a stay-at-home mom for the past 20 years. I'm also a believer in Jesus Christ, so I don't waver from my faith. And my whole goal in my life was to be able to stay at home while earning extra money from home and helping others do the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Montez McCamish from It'sMontez.com. I've got this great upload for you. Miss Priscilla Ashley is going to be talking to you about a powerful topic. It's very important that you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Because if you don't do that, you're not going to be able to keep up. Duh. It's Montez.com. You into what you're doing. You have anyone that you look up to that said, hey, look, or say, hey, look, you can do this, or someone that kind of gives you your inspiration that pushes you?
Well, we have a lot of quote unquote mentors in my upline. I don't really want to name a bunch of names, but you always have somebody above you that has been through the things that you're going through. So always reach out to your upline and just ask them, you know, like, is there something I can do to help me get through this dry spell? We all have dry spells. I even get them, you know, and I'm top 10. But one thing I tell my team, and if everybody's listening, is join Rank Makers. RayHigdon.com/Rank Makers. You can get on the waiting list. And there's a lot of network marketers in his group. There's like thousands of us in there. It's not free. You have to pay for it. But every day Ray gives you, it's called the Ray Daily. Every single day he does a video and gives you some nuggets that you can use for your business. Whether you're in the wine business, you're in fitness, you're in skincare, whatever it is. He gives you something to help everybody in what they're going through. And we've got a good probably half of our team in Rank Makers.
Yeah, you know what? You know, that's very important. I think that you did touch on something. Intellectual property is not free. So if someone's going to spend their time and give you their thoughts and their opinions and their ideas, So let's go ahead and speak on this. Investing in yourself, putting your money where you're going to be able to excel to that next step. Can you speak on that a little bit, please?
Oh, yeah. I mean, going to events, ordering personal development books, I went to a industry network marketing training this year. It was in Dallas. I'm from California, and I flew to Dallas to go to this event because I knew that going to this event was going to help me in my business. So going to industry trainings, going to your corporate conferences, like ours is called Uncorked. I've been to both. I've been to the one in Vegas at our launch, and I just got back from the one in New York, and then we're going back to Vegas in February. And I will be at all of them because that's what I know is important for my business, and my team knows that too. We have, I think, close to 100 people from our team going already, just in like the early stages of buying the tickets. So that's exciting. And yeah, get to events. You have to get to events, and you always walk away learning something. And then if your company has quarterly events, like I'm actually going to be hosting a Western regional training, and I'm going to have some top people from the company there doing trainings. I don't care if you walk away and you learn one thing. It is worth your time and your money to invest in yourself. And
I'll tell you what really.
Are you tuning in? Are you caught up? Have you subscribed? If you haven't, you ought to, or else you're not going to be able to keep up. It's montez.com. Duh.